Good afternoon, Chair McEwen and members of the committee. Bill Post, I represent House District 25, which is Kaiser, St. Paul, and Newburgh. I'd like to say that the crowd is here because of me. These are all my former listeners of my radio show. I called them all last night and said, please come and attend. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
We're sure that that's the case.
Well, you said there's not usually this many people here. Seriously. I was part of a ballot measure here in the Salem-Keizer area this past fall in the November election that proposed a payroll tax on businesses in the area, and in order to provide more funding for the bus service here in Salem-Keizer. I was against the ballot measure. I voted no on it, and I was a part of the community that was on the no side because I felt that it further burdened the businesses in our area. During that very, very contentious debate, I promised the folks in my town, Kaiser, that I would try to do something to stabilize funding for the bus service in the area, but that I would not add taxes. I would not add to anyone's tax burden. And I believe with the help of you folks here hearing this today that perhaps we've done that with this bill. HB 4078 will help provide a stable, reasonable, and equitable source of funding for the state's small, metro, and rural transit providers. It provides funding that's matched with reasonable, fiscally sound accountability requirements. It allows providers access to federal funds that get left on the table by boosting local funds. And it will help ensure transit providers have the funds necessary to meet the growing and changing needs of their community, as well as a diverse group of users. I would lastly point out, and there are people that are way smarter than me that are going to come talk to you about this. I'm just here to introduce it to you. But I'd lastly like to point something out to this committee that I've only just become aware today of the fact that there were others before me that worked very hard on this issue that I was not aware of, and I really only found this out today. And so I want to say thank you to Representative Hack and to Representative McEwen and to Representative Buckley and others who led this discussion long before I was brought into it. And so it's not something completely new, and I certainly don't want to take credit for anything other than sitting here today and presenting it to you. But it's important to me, and it's important to the people of Kaiser. So I thank you for your time.